Greetings, sisters, vegan family. We're here this evening just talking about one of the most asked questions about being a vegan or on a plant-based diet. What about your protein levels? So we're here tonight to explain about protein and to show you some smoothies that are up to 40 grams of protein in each serving. I have to say hooray for that because, protein is so important. Who might benefit from protein, you might ask? Well, I say, someone like myself, someone who is vegan or plant-based, or maybe you're an athlete and you train more than 3 times a week, or you could be someone who is trying to lose a few pounds, like myself, or you could be someone who's trying to stabilize your blood sugar levels if you're a diabetic, or you could be someone who is chronically ill and fighting maybe cancer or a heart attack or anything of such nature that will require you to have more higher protein levels. And finally, maybe you could just be a senior citizen like myself, and then your protein levels are depleted as we age, and we want to try to put that back. If you're any of those persons that are just listed, then this video is for you. Stay tuned. People say, well, Sister P, what are proteins? And I'll say, well, proteins are the building blocks of the body. They are very important in your everyday food that you get. Now, there are 20 amino acids pertaining to protein in the body. 11 are considered as non-essential, meaning that they are made every day in your body. You don't have to really do anything. They're just naturally done. But 9 of those are considered essential, meaning if you don't eat them, you won't get them. So you have to actually eat it, a full protein, or combine your proteins to get your protein level up. Now, the recommended daily allowance for protein is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. Let's just take a minute, and I'm going to put up on the screen to show you how we can calculate the actual protein per weight of a person 150 pounds. Now, what I want you to do is when we're done, is you do your own, because everyone needs to know how much protein they are intaking or how much they need to intake just to be able to fight even illness. So I'm going to give an example of a person who is probably 150 pounds and what they would need as far as their protein and their daily intake. Now remember, the formula says 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. So first we're going to do is we're going to actually divide our weight in pounds, or 150, and we're going to divide it by 2.2 because it's 2.2 kilograms in every pound. So first we're going to take that 150 that I said the person would weigh, and we're going to divide it by 2.2, and then we'll come up with 68.19 grams. But then I said, then you have to times that or multiply that times 0.8 because we need 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. And this is how we break it down. Easy math. Yep. So we take that 68.19 and we times it times 0.8, and then we'll know that a person 150 pounds will require approximately 54.55 grams of protein a day. You got to figure this out for yourself. You have to figure this out for your children. You have to figure this out for your elderly, anybody who's sick. You have to figure this out if you're an athlete, because everything changes and it's based on your body weight that day. So what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate next on showing you 3 smoothies that have up to 40 grams of protein in every serving. You can't beat that, because I just told you a minute ago, a person 150 pounds needs approximately 54.55 grams or 55 grams. If you're getting up to 40 in one protein shake, then you've really done a great deed for yourself today. Okay, let's follow me and let me show you how to get that protein back in your body. Okay, family, we're going to start with our first smoothie. This smoothie is one of my favorite smoothies. It's called a Tropical Delight smoothie. I guess you say, okay, Tropical Delight, okay. Well, the star of this dish, of this actual smoothie, is what we have in my hand right now. It is the dragon fruit. Now let's keep in mind, this particular smoothie that we're making, it has approximately 36.15 grams of protein in it. Now you know I said that a person about 150 pounds needs about 55 grams. So this is an adequate amount and a good start for your day. So this is the dragon fruit. I don't know if many of y'all have ever seen this before. Another name for it is a pitaya, like I think it's pitaya, P-I-T-A-Y-A. It's actually the fruit of a cactus plant. And it's very beautiful and it's very luscious. Now it's also loaded with a ton of fiber. So you would want to eat this in your diet just to, for regularity. It's actually great for weight loss, ladies and gentlemen. You might want to lose a little of that belly fat. And it's also loaded with a ton of antioxidants and vitamin C. Let's cut it and see what we have. Very interesting. I want to big up to the man, at the farm, not at the farmer's market, at the health food store. You know who I am, who you are, in Arcata, California, who once peeled this for me and my son at the co-op, and we looked at it and we said, but what is that? And he said, let me peel you one of these and show you. So family, if you've never had the pleasure of eating one or seeing one, we're beginning now. Okay, now that we've finished cutting up all our delectable fruit, we can start the blending process of this amazing protein smoothie of more than 36 grams of protein. We'll start by adding our coconut water. We love our coconut water because it's alkaline and it's such a good body wash. In Jamaica, they say every time you drink a coconut, you wash off your heart. I said, okay, I can do that. And then we're going to add some lemon juice. We're going to add our pea protein. Let me say something a little about pea protein. Pea protein is derived from green split peas or yellow split peas. It's actually a derivative of that. It is a plant-based protein alternative to whey. It's good because it's dairy-free and it's gluten-free. The only thing you have to keep in mind, it has all the essential amino acids, but it's a little low in methionine. And that's the only thing you have to remember. So eat a little extra rice and beans and you'll get that, okay? All right, that's our pea protein. So then we're gonna add a little of our hemp seed powder. And then finally, we're gonna add our flax seeds. In Jamaica, they call this linseeds. So they put that a lot of times when you're gonna make some Irish moss. They put that in there too because it swells well and it's good for digestion. Okay, so we have everything in our blender. I'm just gonna go on and put it in. I like to put all these things that are, a little bit harder to process first. Like, well, why are you doing that? Well, that's the reasoning behind that. To make sure we have a fine, good smoothie and not grainy, okay? All right. Okay, family, that looks thoroughly blended. Okay, so what I'm gonna add now, I'm gonna add my beautiful dragon fruit. I'm gonna add some pineapples, my pineapple chunks. I'm gonna add my mango chunks. And I'm gonna add supposed to be one medium banana, but I have two small ones, just the same. So that's 2. Okay, and then I am going to add my agave. Food is so sweet already, so it's having just a very little added any kind of sugar. Agave is good because it doesn't like the glycemic index, so that's good. You gotta start right to end right. Gotta be right to do right. Okay, let me just wipe that off. And then we'll get this party started. Okay, so we're finally finished. It didn't take that long at all. It's worth the time, worth the energy. A good way to start your day. A good drink to drink on your way to a workout. A good drink to drink if you're fasting and you're just doing liquids. That cover is vibrant, beautiful, and she's classy. Let me drink a little. That's for you. This one's for me. Let me taste it. See if it's chef approved. Yes. Okay, family, we're gonna go into our next smoothie. This next smoothie is our matcha green tea smoothie. Got matcha green tea smoothie. Say that about 5 times real fast, like right. This smoothie has over 40.5 grams of protein. Wow, definitely a power pack punch. Okay, we're gonna start with, of course, our old reliable. We're gonna put our linseed, also called flaxseed. We learned it a lot internationally. Then we're gonna add our hemp seed, because you know that's how we do it. And then we're gonna add our coconut milk. Excuse me, coconut water. Do a little creamy to you nails. That's coconut water. Okay. And then we're just gonna let this blend first. We like to do that because we wanna make sure those seeds are properly blended so that we okay, that's looking good. Then we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. We have our pea protein. Of course, it's plant-based, lactose-free, and gluten-free. Then we're gonna add some spirulina. Now you can see how that looks. If you don't see that, that's a power in every punch. Then something is severely wrong. Then we're gonna add our matcha. Gives me the extra energy I need at the gym, that boosts. The energy I need to keep going when I want to just say no. And then I'm gonna add my bananas. Yeah, they're baby bananas, you know. Burro bananas is what they call them. And our agave. Okay, so let's blend this thoroughly and get this. Okay, so let's see what we have. It looks more like a green machine, but this is my green matcha smoothie. And it's got over 40 grams of protein in this container. Yeah, family, I decided to add one Granny Smith apple to this. That's to round out the flavor a little more and give me a little more fiber. We'll eat a variety of foods in a variety of colors, a variety of shapes and textures. I'm serving my guests first. This one's for y'all, okay? And then this is for Grandma to taste, just to see what we're working with. Yeah. This is our third and final smoothie. This is my peanut punch smoothie. It's a knockout. It's coming in at 36 grams of protein. Let's begin this smoothie. It's a tropical delight. Yeah. All right. We're gonna start with our coconut water. We just like to use coconut water instead of regular water because it's full of electrolytes. It keeps our body alkaline, and it washes off our heart all at the same time. And you can't. It's the triple threat. 3 the hard way. Okay. Then we're gonna add our oats. You know, you can use quick oats or roll oats or whatever kind of oats you got in the house. Oats is good for our heart, of course. Oats are always considered heart healthy. Okay. Then we're gonna add our hemp seed, because you know you're a Rasta with no impasta. Yeah. And then we're gonna add our bananas, our little baby bananas. Baby bananas. Okay, so we're gonna go in with our first blend with our heaviest ingredient. Okay. Now that that's all smooth and creamy, so we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. We're gonna add our peanut butter. Here we're gonna add our agave. We're not using too much sweetener. We're just letting the fruit speak for itself and the rest of our ingredients. We're just gonna bump it up a notch. Add a little blackstrap molasses like Granny. An extra energy boost. Finally, I'm gonna add a little nutmeg. Why? Because can't be Jamaica without nutmeg. Jamaica had the best nutmeg in the world. Now that everything is all in there, we're gonna do our final blend to make sure that it is a smoothie. Okay, we're ready. I always like to serve my guests first, and then I'll serve myself. It's just how I was raised. So this one again is for you guys, right there. And then, let me just taste it for myself, because I could use some energy right now, some protein, some pootie bach. Here we go. Cheers. Well, all I can say is that's not only delicious, but that's nutritious. You know, I showed you guys 3 different varieties of smoothies. I made sure that I gave you 2 that had pea protein in it, and then the last one had oats in it. So you can have a variety so you don't overdo anything. Of course, as your nutritionist, I'll always tell you that moderation. Don't do everything the same way every day. As far as food, you want a variety of fruits and vegetables and a variety of colors and textures. That way you're sure that you're getting your complete proteins, and if you don't get it, you're combining your proteins because of that different array of colors and flavors and textures, that you'll stay healthy, wealthy, and wise. Thank you once again, family, for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy these smoothies, and please, y'all come back now here.